In the world of telecom testing, there's a skill that really separates the good testers from the truly great ones. And believe me, it's not about how fast you can click a button. It's about understanding the incredibly complex world that's happening behind that screen. So today, we're going to dive into why deep domain knowledge isn't just a nice little bonus on your resume, it is an absolute game changer for your career. So let me start with a pretty wild statistic. Every single year, huge telecom projects lose millions upon millions of dollars. But the reason why might surprise you. It's almost never a failure of the technology itself. You see, the real culprit, the thing that causes all that waste, is a knowledge gap. It's what happens when we, as testers, don't really get the intricate web of systems we're supposed to be testing. And in telecom, let me tell you, guessing is a very, very expensive mistake. All right, so let's get right to the heart of it. In the telecom world, just knowing which buttons to press is, well, it's one thing. But truly understanding the system you're testing, that's a whole other ballgame. Think about it like this. On one hand, you have the tool expert. This person is a wizard with automation. They can write scripts in their sleep. But on the other hand, you have the domain expert. This person understands the entire network, from the first signal all the way to the final connection. The tool expert can confirm what's there, but the domain expert can see what's missing. And these are the typical blind spots where things tend to go wrong. Maybe a tester doesn't fully grasp how the core network functions, or the nitty-gritty details of protocols like SIP. Or maybe they don't see that incredibly complex link between a network event and the billing system. They end up testing individual features, but they miss the complete picture of how a real customer actually uses the service. And when those blind spots are there, you're not really testing anymore, are you? You're kind of just guessing. And in this industry, guessing is a gamble you just can't afford to take. The impact in the real world is, well, it's severe. We are talking about critical bugs that take down entire services for hours. We're talking about massive revenue just leaking away because of billing errors. And we're even talking about serious penalties from regulators. These aren't just little technical glitches. They are catastrophic business failures. But here's the good news. There is a much, much better way. The solution is really a fundamental shift in how we think, moving from just following a script to actually thinking like a system architect. See, with real domain knowledge, your whole approach to testing just evolves. You start asking way smarter questions. You can actually predict where the system is likely to break. You find the root cause of a bug in a fraction of the time. And you can even design these brilliant negative tests that simulate real-world chaos, going way beyond the simple happy path scenarios. And that is the transformation we're talking about. You stop being someone who just follows a script, and you become someone who understands the architecture. You see the big picture, and that is where your value just skyrockets. Okay, let me tell you a quick story that illustrates this point perfectly. It's a bit of a cautionary tale, really, about a major launch of a voice-over LTE or VoLTE service. So, picture this. A huge telecom company is right on the edge of launching its brand new flagship VoLTE service. The QA team is all over it, meticulously testing every button, every screen, every single flow in the user interface. And on paper, everything looked perfect. The automation reports, all green. Every single test case had passed with flying colors. The team felt great. They were confident. They were ready to go. But what do you think happened the second that service went live? It was a complete and total catastrophe. We're talking thousands upon thousands of dropped calls. Customers were furious. The entire system was in a state of massive failure. And the cause of all this chaos? It was something incredibly small. A tiny, minor mismatch in a SIP protocol header. A little technical detail buried deep inside the network's code. The automation tools missed it, of course, because nobody knew to even look for it. The consequences were absolutely devastating. A flood of customer complaints, scrutiny from government regulators, a massive loss in revenue, and a brand reputation that was left in tatters. All of that because of one single missing piece of knowledge. This story just perfectly highlights the strategic value you bring with domain knowledge. You're not just a bug hunter, you are a guardian of the entire business. And this right here is the central idea I want you to take away. Domain knowledge elevates you from being a button clicker into a strategic problem solver. you become absolutely essential to the success of the business. So, what's the bottom line? Well, investing in your telecom domain knowledge means you're going to deliver higher quality products, you're going to lower project costs, and you're going to get things to market so much faster. It's not just an advantage anymore, it's a necessity. So now I want to turn it over to you. Have you ever been on a project that got completely derailed because that core domain knowledge just wasn't there? Go ahead and share your experiences down in the comments. Let's all learn from each other. If you found this explainer helpful, please don't forget to like it and subscribe to Enhance Smart Skills for more simplified telecom and testing concepts just like this one. Thanks so much for joining us, and never, ever stop learning.